guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I want us to talk about the calibration of a pH meter. The one in front of me is a Mi105. So we have a probe this side and a cable that links it to the meter, and then we have some buffer solutions. Okay, so we have these buffer solutions. So we have a buffer 7 solution, and then that's a buffer 10, and then we also have a buffer 12 with it. So these are prepared solutions. They are prepared in a lab. They've got a known pH value with a very small tolerance, so you can use them as reference standards to calibrate your meter. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our probe, insert it on the buffer 7 solution. Okay, insert it all the way to the bottom. Normally when the buffer solution is full, we can just pour it into a beaker, but now my buffer solutions are low. And then we press and hold this button. Let's just press and hold it for some time so it gets to a calibration. So it's gonna use a buffer solution 7 and try to recognize it. So as you can see, it's written rec. When it's done, it's gonna prompt me to put the next buffer solution. Okay, so guys, now we are done with the buffer 7. It prompted me to put a 4, but it can recognize that I'm still on a 7, so it's still showing wrong. Let me just remove it. I've got two options. I can either put it on a 4 or a 12. Ideally we're supposed to rinse the probe, but for the sake of this video I'm just gonna clean it like this and then move it to the next solution. It's expecting a 10, so it knows the properties of a buffer 10 that are more or less the same. You can see now it says 10. It's being recognized, so it's gonna do the same with the same thing it did with 7. Recognize the buffer solution, and then once it's done, we'll be done with a 2-point calibration. So this instrument requires 2 points, which is you can use 7 neutral and 4, which is more acidic, or you can use 7 and 10. In our case we have 7 and 10, so it's gonna use that. So we're gonna pause the video once again, and then when it's done with the calibration, I'm gonna put it on a buffer 12 just to check how much it's reading and to verify if my calibration was a success. Alright guys, as you can see, my probe is done now. It's on a 10 and it's reading 9.97. That is acceptable because we have tolerances when it comes to these things. There's a temperature component and also the age of the buffer solution. If we opened it today and it was fresh and we were in a controlled temperature environment, we were likely to get 10 on the dot. But since there's a temperature component and then there's also these buffer solutions have been used over and over again, there will be that tolerance. But 0.02 is well within tolerance. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.